In this Wealthy Affiliate Websites review, we're going to take an in-depth look at the kind of websites you can create with Wealthy Affiliate and just how customizable they really are. Let's check it out. Quick reminder to check out the links in the video description below, including the training I owe all my success to. Create your free starter account and get me as your support coach. What's up, YouTube? Eric from workfromyourlaptop.com here. Let's get right into this. Wealthy Affiliate is an affiliate marketing training platform. It's the affiliate marketing training platform that I owe all my success to. In this training platform, you're taught how to be successful with affiliate marketing, how to create niche websites, how to branch out into YouTube, social media marketing, email marketing, what have you. If you want a full walkthrough, detailed tutorial on everything Wealthy Affiliate gives you, I have a link that I'll put down below. I'll also put it on the end screen so you can check that out fully in depth at your leisure. But what I want to focus on with this particular video are the Wealthy Affiliate websites, because when I got started with Wealthy Affiliate, you had to create your own website, and I had never done that before. I'm a firefighter. I had never built a website before, so that was a bit of a daunting task. However, now, Wealthy Affiliate actually creates the website for you. Right now, I want to show you exactly what you get and then what you can customize that to. Now, when you first arrive inside Wealthy Affiliate, here I am inside a free starter account. You get to test drive it first to see if it's a good fit. I am right here in what is called the Wealthy Affiliate Hub. Now, I have a full Wealthy Affiliate Hubs walkthrough and review that you can, I'll link down to it below as well. Check that out so you can see exactly how I got to this spot. But what I've done, you go through a Wealthy Affiliate Hubs wizard where you're asked a few questions that walk you through choosing your niche based on your interests, choosing your own branding, like what you're going to call yourself in your website, and then the actual website build, which, like I said, is done for you. Now, in this case, I'm a chess nerd. I love chess. For this example, chose the niche of beginner chess players, and the niche finder actually walks you all through that. Again, you can check out the Wealthy Affiliate Hubs review I have that I linked to down below. I branded my website Checkmate Academy. Now, when it comes to building the website, when you take a look right here from my hub, I can take a look at the website that's built for me. And when you first arrive, you might think, this is very blah, right? Very black and white. Man, there's really nothing to this. It's very important to understand that this is the default website, right? You haven't filled it with any content. This is just some really quick filler content. You have full customizability with this, and you're actually walked through in the training. You are walked through, if I select right here, how to not only how the making money online process works, but understanding how to create a logo and really building out your website. So what I want to do is, you can see this is all locked because I'm in the free starter account. I'm going to back out of this and go into my actual account where all this is unlocked and show you exactly just how customizable your website can go from this to actually, here is a sample website like this. Here is my chess website that you can see here. So how do we get from one to the other? Let me dive out of this, go to my full account, and I'll show you exactly how. So here we are in my main account. That's me right here, Eric Cantu. Here are a couple of hubs I have created within my main account. When you have that free starter account, remember we talked about your default kind of blah website, right? Well, this website is built, as you can see right here, with Generate Press. Generate Press is actually an excellent theme. If we go to the main website for Generate Press, as you can see, this is an extremely popular theme because it is so customizable. Even though it starts off very chill, very black and white, as you can see, you're only limited by your own creativity, really. And of course, when you're first beginning, you're limited by your knowledge of how to customize and how to, navigate within WordPress. That makes sense, right? And if you've never done this before, don't worry. Even though it may feel like, oh man, this is kind of a daunting task. That's how I felt when I first got started. But as you go through the training here in Wealthy Affiliate, if we go here, and as I was showing you before, you are walked through the process, creating a professional logo, going through video tutorials that show you exactly how you can go from something like this to something like I showed you this. This website, as you can see down here at the bottom, built with Generate Press. This is the exact same theme as this one. The only difference being this one has been built out. It has content. As you can see, I have all my different articles that I've published. I've built it out. I've filled it out. I've created my logos. I've created my, social media marketing within it. I've added my video. All this is what you are walked through in the training on how to build your site. One thing to really keep in mind when you're building a website, it's totally natural in the beginning to kind of hyper focus on all the aesthetics, right? I want it to look cool. I want it to look like this. I want this logo. I want these colors. However, remember, your target audience isn't finding your content based on the aesthetics of your website. They are finding your content by making a Google search. If you've done good keyword research, your content's coming up as the answer to their search. They're looking for the answer to what they're looking for. They don't care about your cool hero image at the top of your website. Remember that. Content is king, and that's where your focus needs to be early on when you're creating your website. That being said, with your websites, you are not limited at Wealthy Affiliate to staying with Generate Press. If I go into the WordPress back office of this chess website and I go to themes, you can see here that this is my theme. However, you can add a new theme and you have the ability to choose from literally thousands of themes out there. And with every single one of these themes, you can kind of get a quick preview of what it would look like, what your content would kind of look like within it. Understand that the more bells and whistles a theme has, the more of a learning curve there's going to be, right? Now, I didn't used to be any kind of WordPress expert, but here, as I've been doing this for years, learned more and more within Wealthy Affiliate. If you have questions on how do I do this? How do I do this and this with WordPress? Throughout my blog, I publish these almost daily. I call them WordPress wisdom, right? How to use the latest posts block, how to use the gallery block, how to delete widgets from your website. I teach in these little quick, 3 to 5 minute video tutorials exactly how to get the most out of your WordPress website so that you can go from this to something much cooler like this. And the speed, these are very fast and responsive websites. Let's go to page speed insights to kind of show you how responsive these websites are. As you can see on mobile, everything's in the green with a 90 for performance, desktop 99, even with all those bells and whistles. All the websites you build at Wealthy Affiliate are WordPress based. Now, this does include being able to use Elementor for building websites. If you're familiar with Elementor, it is a very kind of adds a lot of dramatic movement to websites. In fact, here is a website I built at Wealthy Affiliate using Elementor because Elementor is WordPress based. This is my Batman Travels website that I haven't even filled with all my great travels. But as you can see, there's lots of dynamic movement to this. So understand how you are able to really create anything that brings your vision to life. Got this slider here. I love the look of this website in particular, but also here is my work from your laptop main site. This isn't using Elementor, but it's using a different theme. So you have tons of variety with your website building ability to create just about anything you'd like to create with your niche website. So what I wanted to make sure with this video is that you fully understand, don't see this as a hurdle. This website that you create, all the content, this is your site. If for any reason you were to decide to leave Wealthy Affiliate, they don't keep your site. You can take that site with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, I hope you will like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and questions area below. My name is Eric. I'll see you next time.